Hello there. I got a bunch of comments from a couple people wanting to see this, so I thought I'd shoot a video real quick and show it. This is old radio controls for my old Grand Prix. I ended up getting a different one that didn't have a broken button. So I thought this one would be a good one to see how it comes apart and whatnot. I noticed these tabs like to break. The other one I got, actually one side's completely broken off, which, I mean, not a big deal. It just sits in there. But anyway, to take this back off, all you got to do is take these screws out. I've already loosened them, but the size I found that fits is this 3/16. They're really small. And this little nut that holds this wire on is a 11/32. I don't know if that's the exact size, but that's what worked for me. Now, whenever you take this back off, make sure you keep everything face down. You don't want everything falling apart from the buttons. So leave it face down when you take it apart. This wire just feeds through the hole right there. And then you're left with this. And underneath this is where all the buttons are. They're like loose little plastic pieces that push on these rubber pads on the circuit board, and that's what inputs signals. But all you have to do is lift it off. It was kind of hard whenever I tried to take it off the first time. I had to pry up on it, and whenever I did it, it like finally broke loose, and then all these little plastic bits and pieces went everywhere. There's one loose already. So there's all these little circles are individual plastic pieces that move freely, and that's what goes up and down and pushes on these little pads, and that's what inputs a signal. It's really similar to a video game controller. It's 90s technology, I guess. But so just set that aside, because if you want to get to the lights on this thing, they're both right there, and they're in these little twist sockets, and the bolts on these are even smaller than those first screws. So I haven't taken these off yet, so I'm gonna try to take these off with a crescent wrench, because there's no way I have a socket that small. So I'm gonna see what happens, and we'll go from there. So they're actually not that bad. I'm trying to do this with one hand. They're not even that tight. So break them loose with that, and then loosen them all the way. All right, I finally got those out. They weren't very tight at all. It only took a little bit of turning with this crescent wrench to get loose. But then this piece should just pop off. Should. Oh, it's got a connector. Finding out as I'm recording. It should just pop off. Yeah. Just plugs in there. Then, once you get to this point, these are the lights. All you have to do is twist these and they fall out, or should. Like I said, I'm finding out. I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver. Okay. Trying to do this with one hand. Should be all it takes. Yeah. Boom. Does it say anything on there? 14V, 1.4 watt. I mean, I can read it better through the camera. Let's get this other one. May have to look, but I'm pretty sure you can get LEDs with these twist sockets already on. But there you go. There's the lights, and then, you know, assembly is reverse. I don't have lights to put in it right now, but I just was messing around and just wanted to see what was inside these things. And there you go. I hope this video helped some people, and you're able to replace the lights in yours. So thanks for watching. So one thing I forgot to mention is these radio controls with these Grand Prix all work through this cam is what it's called. It's like a assembly that cancels the turn signals when you turn, and also transmits signals for your radio controls on the steering wheel. It like sits right behind the steering wheel, and you cannot find new ones of these anymore. You have to go to a pull apart junkyard or somewhere like that. So I am still trying to figure out what to do about that with this one, because this one's got a piece missing, as you can see, and it makes the contact on my turn signal switch fall out. Let me see if I can show you that. Oh, where'd my light go? Oh, it's right here. So I just put this new turn signal switch in. It's a CarQuest one, but yeah, that cam rides on these little spring-loaded contacts, and that's how the radio signal gets through to the radio. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of an important piece for the radio controls on the steering wheel, and for some reason nobody makes them anymore. So yeah, the radio controls all is dependent on that cam. That's where everything comes from: power, ground, all the signals, play, pause, next, you know, whatever, go through that cam. So yeah, make sure this is good if you're gonna use those radio controls. And this one is not. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video because I know a lot of people were curious about it, and hope you were able to get something out of it. Oh, you can also see my Sunfire. I can't wait to drive my Grand Prix though.